Good evening, everybody. East, West, North, South, worldwide. And welcome to Loc'D On Sports 216 with me, your host, Keith Allen. This evening on this beautiful Thursday evening. Sunny, not a cloud in the sky. Anyway, what's going on? What's up, everybody, and what's good? I'm rolling solo today. So far as I know, welcome to Loc'D On Sports. I'll be talking to you about some things with the Browns as far as the new schedule. Matter of fact, I got the thing right here. I got the picture right here. I'm trying to share computer stuff, I swear. Okay, let's go down to the cursor. There we go. Right there. Browns schedule release tonight. I ask you all, do you think the Browns deserve a national media spotlight game this year? The NBA playoffs we'll discuss second. And three, finally, is the Cleveland Guardians in trouble as far as this season is concerned? But first off, let me get to some things here, some captions here. First off, to everybody. Oh my goodness, let's scroll this up. Okay, here we go. The chat lines are open, so feel free to chat with me. I'll shout you out, discuss things with you all. Also, I got another announcement. Beginning on May 29th, there we go. May 29th, subscribe to the new Allen Vision Media 2 channel on YouTube. That's right, the new Allen Vision Media 2 channel, which will feature content from this show, Loc'D On Sports 216, Mad Mondays, and last but not least, the Triad Committee. So you won't have to go scrambling around for 3 different YouTube channels and everything. As of May 29th, they'll all be under one umbrella. Stuff. But the chat lines are open. Put that. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. We're going to roll with that. And also, I'm live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Sean C. couldn't be with me today. I don't know if he's coming on or not, but he couldn't be on today to start off. He may be late, or he might come on a little bit later. We'll see. But first, I'm gonna go. Sean C. say he is here in spirit. No doubt, my man. No doubt. Also, I want to give a couple birthday shout outs. Happy birthday to my bro, Big Darnell Roel, who had a birthday on May the 8th. And happy birthday to my man, DJ Ronnie Cash, today. He was on Mad Mondays a couple of days ago. Check that show out. He did his thing on the Wheels of Steel. Check that show out. But first off, we're going to go far as the Browns. The Browns schedule game. Not the Browns schedule game. What am I talking about? We're going to go far as the Browns. You know, the schedule comes out today. The NFL schedule comes out today. And far as the Browns, what's up, Lavelle? What's going on with you? How you doing, my man? Yeah, the Browns schedule comes out tonight at 8 p.m. 21 games, 17 regular season. That's all we know far as now, and 4 preseason due to the Hall of Fame game that the Browns got against the New York Jets. Now, a lot of people wonder, will the Browns be under the national spotlight this year? far as having Monday night games, Sunday night games, or even Thursday night games. No one knows. Thank you, Lavelle. That's what's up. Thank you very much. That's what's up. So nobody knows really what's going to come about. Browns are in good position playing AFC South. True. But my question to everybody is, do you all think the Browns will have a national spotlight game or two as far as Sunday night football, Monday night football, or even one of the miscellaneous national games now, because they've been doing a Black Friday game in the NFL? Who would have ever thought? Now, do y'all think? Me, myself, let's see what this is. Lavelle Thomas said, honestly, all eyes, you're right. All eyes are on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. You got a point there. That's all they've been talking about. What's up, Ray Mail? We'll at least have one or two. I say maybe one. Maybe one. And I think if they do have one or two, they're probably going to go against divisional rivals. Probably going to be against either Cincinnati or Baltimore. John C. says we got a couple. But as far as national media, we're number 3 in our division. True. Like I said, we might have one or two. One or two. Nothing much, Ray Mail. Slow motion. On this beautiful Thursday, slow motion. Yeah, the Browns might have one or maybe two. And I think if they have one or two, it's probably going to either be against Cincinnati or Baltimore. And it'll probably be on the road. So we shall see, though. It's in another hour and well, we actually got about 53 minutes. But we shall see. Plus, I'm going to be honest. If they don't, that's a plus. The Bengals are going to be playing with a chip on their shoulder this season. That's a good, strong possibility. I understand that because they probably kicking themselves because really they should have won that Kansas City game. The Houston game in Baltimore? Maybe. I know Baltimore for sure, if anything. I know definitely Baltimore. Houston, maybe. I don't know. But I know Baltimore definitely for sure. Definitely for sure Baltimore. It's either going to be Baltimore or Cincinnati that the Browns going to probably play on a Sunday night or a Thursday night. And they're probably going to be on the road more than likely. They might sprinkle us some gravy, give us a home game, but I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. Like you guys said, many teams ahead of us. Matchups would get us on. Now, I will say this. The Browns, I think, if they show up like I think they can show up this year, they may get flexed to one of them games later on in the season. I do think so on that. But far as now, I think they might got one, maybe two. But most likely one will probably be against Cincinnati or Baltimore. More than so, probably be Baltimore. Because, Lamar and Deshaun used to have dragouts when they was both at Clemson and Louisville. Lavelle Thomas says, Monday night and Sunday night football means to me that you have to bring your A game. So true and correct. Definitely true and correct. But honestly, if the Browns don't have a spotlight game this year, I'm not really mad. Because that means that the country will be sleeping on the Browns. And there'll be no expectations. And they can just snuff people out of nowhere. And stockpile wins. Let's think about this. Think about this. Browns got Deshaun this year. Ain't no distractions. Ain't no suspension. And he's taking the guys out to Puerto Rico to bond as a team. Where last year you had all kinds of stuff going on. with Deshaun. Facts, if we play well, definitely will get flex. Yeah, I definitely believe that. One of the best teams on paper. Great point. You right. We the best teams on paper. We just got to make it work from September to January. Got to make it work from September to January. The AFC North would be a battle with the Steelers, Bengals, and Ravens. I think, honestly, Lavelle, it'll be all four, I think. All four. And I think the last place team in the division probably will win 8 games, possibly. Or, if possible, all 4 teams can finish over 500 in the division, finish over 500 for the season. Because there's really no weak, because, Pittsburgh, they're always going to have a strong defense. The Browns, if Stefanski and them play this right, could have one of the potent offenses in the league. Because you got Deshaun Watson, and truthfully, think about this. Deshaun might not have to do as much as he had to do in Houston. Because he got the cheat code in the backfield, Nick Chubb. And he never had a running game in Houston. Also, he got receivers he can throw to. Also, besides Amari Cooper and Donovan Peoples-Jones. So, and then you also got Cincinnati. They're going to be tough. And Baltimore. Baltimore is going to be tough, especially with Lamar coming back and on good spirits now and everything, since they didn't got his money deal straightened out and all that. And they got Odell Beckham. Oh, my God. Odell Beckham. You're right, Sean C. We do got 3 playoff teams of having 3 playoff teams. And honestly, I think all 4 teams in the division can finish over 500 this year. Because I see a scenario where the Browns will probably go 3-3 in the division, but they got to take advantage of the matchups with the AFC South, and they got to break even with the NFC West. They got to break even with them. And I think the NFC West is not really the NFC West of old either, where, Arizona, hopefully you face them before Kyler Murray gets back. San Francisco is in flux with their quarterback position right now because they don't even know if, what's my guy's name? What's the kid's name? That was the rookie last year. They don't even know if he's going to play. So, because he had rotator cuff surgery and whatnot. And Trey Lance is coming back off injury. So, Seattle probably is the only formidable team, I would say, in the NFC West, along with the Rams, can be either or. Who knows? But the NFC West ain't as daunting as before. Excuse me, everybody. This season in the NFL is going to be dangerous. A lot of teams are on a mission. Go Bears. Okay. Hopefully, my man Justin Fields got some people to block for him this year. Let's see. Yeah, Brock Purdy. Yes. They don't even know if Purdy's going to play this year. So, we'll see. But if the Browns can go like 3-1 in the AFC South, which will bring their record to 6-4, and if they can go 2-2 or 3-1 in the NFC West, which would be 8-5, a lot of things are on the table then. And it'll be a lot of flexing going on as far as them changing the schedule to get the Browns on national television later in the season. But we shall see. Also, the Browns rookies start minicamp this week, I think. They start minicamp this week. So, we'll see what comes of that. And then next week, they got OTAs. Days are going quick. Because you got to think, we halfway through May, almost halfway through May. Man, pretty soon it'll be time the season to start again. Do you think we have addressed all our needs? Very interesting. As far as wide receiver, yes. Far as defensive tackle, interior line, yes. Even though they can use another body or two. Far as other defensive end, yes. Even though they can use another pass rusher or two. I heard they're rumored to be in talks with Chase Young by chance if they can get that done, get it done. Only concern I have is linebacker, and the Browns did sign 2 college free agents as far as for linebackers. So it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Bell said, you guys make me laugh talking about the Cleveland Clowns. They make poor draft choices and the scouts don't know the game of football. Hey, they might have got to hit it out the park this one. They didn't make no for them not to have a first round pick and a second round pick. But if you go about it with the first 2 picks, that's Deshaun Watson and oh my God, what's that other receiver name we acquired from the Jets? And mine just went blank. Frank Clark, I'm definitely in favor of that acquisition, Sean. I'm definitely in favor of that acquisition. Another edge rusher, and that can solidify the defense. Moore, okay, yeah, the wide receiver Moore. So that's really your first and second draft pick, for real. Deshaun Watson and Elijah Moore. So we'll see with the rest. Got third round, you got Tillman and you got Ika. We'll see how those 2 work out. And after that, as far as fourth on down, hey, we'll see what happens. That could fill depth of the team. So we'll see with our draft picks this year. Me, I'm not solidifying anything or, how can I say, saying everything is solid. I need to see it in September in the regular season because the past few years, the Browns have always won the best team on paper and the best team in March through August. Now we got to see it materialize in September, October, November, December. Yep. Yeah, Ika's one of the largest humans. Yes. We need that in the interior line. Definitely. We definitely need that in the interior line. But like I said, we'll see what happens and everything. The schedule the schedule comes out this evening at 8 o'clock. They've already leaked a few games. Like I said, they got a Black Friday game. I haven't really paid attention, but should be interesting. Season should be the last chance for Stefanski. How do you go from Coach of the Year to Clown of the Year? You're right, this is Stefanski's last chance, Lavelle. So he got to make it happen. I actually think they probably should have got rid of him last year, but I get it since Deshaun signs off on him, and they have a pretty good relationship so far as for what they say. So we'll see what happens, but this is Stefanski's last chance. And this is 4th year. This is his 4th year. Yeah, you're right. I think it's the Jets and the Dolphins on Black Friday. I definitely think it's the Jets and the Dolphins. We'll see. It's interesting. Pretty soon they'll be scheduling games on Veterans Day and games on Indigenous Day. The way the NFL going, it's like no holds barred. They'll have a full 7-day-a-week schedule barrier. Where back in the days it used to just be Sunday and Monday night, then every now and then a Thursday. But now it's Sunday, Monday, Thursday. It's a whole lot. Now a Black Friday game remains to be seen. Usually Black Friday is the time when you watch a lot of college football. But that's about to all change now. That's about to all change. But like I said, the schedule will be coming out tonight. Tonight at 8 p.m. is when the schedules will be released for every NFL team. So hopefully we'll see what the Browns got. I expect right now a lot of 1 o'clock games, maybe a 4 o'clock game or two sprinkled in. Now, they might. Aaron Rodgers is going to pimp it. I don't know. I don't know about that, Lavelle. He ain't going against the NFC North no more. He ain't got the free cheat code to 2 or 3 free games. Because you got to go against Buffalo, which had the number 1 ranked defense. Miami ain't going nowhere as long as Tua is healthy. And New England is New England. You never know with the Patriots, but you also know that Bill Belichick will bring his A game on defense. Far as for the Jets. Yep, New York Jets and Miami, you right. New York Jets versus Miami on Black Friday. That is something. But like I said, schedule will come out this evening in about 39 minutes. I'm going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back. And we'll be talking about the Cavs. Well, we're not the Cavs, no. We're going to talk about the NBA playoffs. Here on Loc'D On Sports 216. Be back soon.
You want combat? I'm on that real quick. Iron Dragon with my sword. Lord, I'm so slick. Mano y mano, hand-to-hand combat. I suggest you go ahead, read my stats, homie. I'm all that. Mr. Hands of Death, peep my martial skills. I embark my will until it's fulfilled. You like a mannequin on the ground laying still. For real, I go home, meditate, circulate, cheese, practicing sitting still. I yell out, get out. Today's not the day. I yell out, get out. Today's not the day. Don't let it ring out. Spill out. Better go on your way. Don't let it ring out. Spill out. Better go on your way.
Loc'D On Sports 216 with your man Keith Allen on this beautiful Thursday evening. This beautiful Thursday evening. Not a cloud in the sky, nothing but sunshine. Anyway, like I said, check out those comic books from Katanda Studios. Shout out to my man Joe Simpty and my man Sean C. Couldn't be with me this evening. Joe Simpty, I know right now, is probably getting ready for the Boston-Philadelphia game. That's about to go on in a few minutes in the NBA playoffs. The Boston Celtics are down to the Sixers 3-2. Will the Celtics go home today? I'm going to go back to a few comments real quick before I go into the NBA playoffs. Val Thomas says, any quarterback that has a Super Bowl resume always finds a way to win. Yeah, I can say that, but he ain't been to the Super Bowl in a while, Lavelle. He ain't been in about 12 years. But, and like I said, the AFC ain't no cakewalk. He done got really back into the minefield with the AFC, where the NFC, he had an easier tread. Sean EC says, NFL trying to get, you already know what that is. You already know what that is. Definitely trying to get all the money. And you're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Definitely welcome on that. But right now, I'm about to discuss the NBA playoffs, where we got 4 interesting series, really. Tonight, we got the Boston Celtics having to travel to Philadelphia and take on the 76ers in Game 6. Boston is trailing 3-2. Celtics got beat by Philadelphia on Monday. No, what is that? Tuesday. Got beat by Philadelphia. Really wasn't no contest. Philadelphia is up in double figures. most of the game. And I'm going to be honest. If Philadelphia doesn't break through this season, I'm going to say it because everything is looking like it's going their way. They might have to change up some things if they don't get through the Celtics this year. Because Celtics, this is when they're at the most vulnerable this year and everything. Plus, the Celtics got a first-year head coach, Joe Mazzulla. And I think Boston got away from their identity from last year that got them to the finals, which was defense. And it's not like they done traded offense for defense, shooting way too many threes. It's either three or not. And Jason Tatum doesn't take over games when he is supposed to. Jaylen Brown has actually been the best player on the Celtics this series. And Al Horford had a rough go at it in the last game, going 0 for 7 from 3 and went scoreless in the game. So this is the time for Cassés. Yeah, they do miss Ime Udoka. They miss him bad because Ime Udoka's identity was defense. He was defensive coach. And their identity was defense, and they don't seem to have left from that identity now. They're trying to outscore people and everything. And it's not working against Philly because Philly got a lot of firepower. Because it's bad enough you got to worry about Embiid. Then also you got to worry about Harden having to turn back the clock. 2017 James Harden. But you also got the wild card, Tyrese Maxey. If Maxey gets hot, usually Philly wins. I have not seen too many games where Maxey has scored over 25 that Philly has lost, along with Embiid doing his thing and James Harden doing his thing. And Tobias Harris has been playing well also in the series. So if Philly don't win this series this time, when is they going to ever beat Boston? That's on some real stuff. But moving right along, in the other Eastern Conference semifinal, you got the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. The Miami Heat leads that series 3-2. They'll be heading to Game 6 in Miami. The New York Knicks won last night at home. Kind of looked like one of those games where Miami probably said, look, we're going to let y'all get this one. But just remember, when you go to South Beach, it's a wrap. It's definitely a wrap when you go to South Beach on Friday. So, and Jimmy Butler going to be primed and ready. Yeah, the Heat do. They got a lot of good role players. A whole lot of good role players. Philly too. But Miami's up 3-2. And they got the Knicks. And I think, honestly, Miami's going to close this series out tomorrow. Who knows? Something else may happen. But Jalen Brunson went unconscious yesterday. Played all 48 minutes. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Just think about it. Does it make you mad at what might have could have been with the Cavs? Because think about this. Miami has handled the Knicks particularly easy. Mitchell Robinson hasn't been an effect in the game against the Heat. Kevin Love has been steady. We could have used that here from coming off the bench, but it seems like, the power be felt that he wasn't used. Golden State is coming out the West. They know how to finish games. We'll see. We'll see after tomorrow. We'll see with Golden State after tomorrow. But far as in the East, you got Philly and Boston tonight. And I think Philly may close it out tonight. But with that series, you never know. For real. You never know. And I know definitely the Miami Heat is closing out the Knicks tomorrow. You can count on that. Now, heading over to the West, tonight you got the Denver Nuggets going to Phoenix to take on the Phoenix Suns. No DeAndre Ayton tonight, along with no Chris Paul, which means Denver, well, DeAndre Ayton wasn't doing nothing anyway against Jokic. So, we'll see. But Phoenix got Booker and they got Kevin Durant. As long as they got them two guys, they got a shot. So we'll see tonight. I think, honestly, that the series is going to go 7. And I think Denver might pull it out in the game 7 at Denver. But we'll see. I think Phoenix is going to take it tonight and even the series and go to game 7 in Denver on Saturday. Also, you got Golden State and the Lakers. Very interesting series. Very interesting series. Golden State avoided elimination last night, defeating the Lakers 121-106. AD got hurt yesterday. Hopefully he's ready to play tomorrow. I honestly really do think that LA is going to win this series. I don't know why. I just got that feeling that LeBron and them is going to, I would say this, if LeBron and them is going to win this series, they better win it tomorrow. Because I don't think they're going back to Golden State and coming out victorious. But I got a feeling LA is going to pull it out tomorrow. Honestly, got a serious feeling that LA is going to put tomorrow. Lavelle says Jimmy Butler, as always, had a chip on his shoulder since he was in college. True. Very true. Very true. Butler has been doing his thing. Jimmy Buckets. He's been doing his thing for a while. And he'll be going into the Eastern Conference Final because I'm telling you, they're going to beat New York. They're going to beat New York tomorrow. Sean's EC agrees. LA. Yeah, I got a feeling the Lakers going to win it tomorrow. Because Golden State hasn't been that impressive on the road this year either. So, we shall see tomorrow night in LA. Let's see what Lavelle Thomas got to say. AD is the weak link, and Golden State knows how to deal with adversity. Yeah, I agree with you with Golden State knows how to deal with adversity, but along with you saying AD is being the weak link, AD is the biggest mismatch in the series. And if if AD comes to play tomorrow and puts the game in his hands, Golden State ain't got a chance. If AD comes out and decides to ball out tomorrow, but all depends if he's going to play tomorrow. So we'll see. But as what you say, AD is often injured and everything like that. AD is the cheat code. Because if AD is ready to go and he's got his mind right and ready to play and is assertive and aggressive, Golden State ain't got a chance in hell tomorrow. And like you said, Golden State knows how to deal with adversity, but they're starting to get old now, starting to show chinks in the armor. Let Curry and Klay Thompson have a good game. The Lakers are going to be in trouble. LeBron can't do it all. That's true. LeBron can't. He doesn't have to now, though. Because if AD does his thing and you get what you normally get from D'Angelo Russell and from Austin Reeves can sprinkle in his. But if you get your points from D'Angelo Russell and AD, and LA plays good defense, so they'll be in the game. And the game is in Los Angeles. And like I said, there's some chinks in the Warriors' armor, and I ain't questioning they a gangster, because Golden State can easily go in tomorrow and win. Let Curry and Klay Thompson have a good game. Klay Thompson hasn't been himself all series. Curry is doing his work. And truthfully, last night, Draymond Green saved him more so than Curry. Curry did his thing, but Draymond Green had a game. Had 20 points, 10 rebounds. Now, can Draymond Green do that tomorrow in LA? That's the key. And you're right, LeBron can't do it all. Not now. He's getting up there and everything. He's 38 and stuff, but he still could do some things. And I do think he still has one super game left in him in this series. And if he has that tomorrow, watch out, Warriors fans, if he does that tomorrow. But, tomorrow we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tonight, it's about Denver and Phoenix. We'll see if Denver can put Phoenix out in the West. And we will see if Philly can finish Boston at home tonight in the East. Definitely see. I'm going to take a break, go to some commercials real quick, and I'll be back. Let me see what the Veldon said before I go off here. The X factor for Golden State is Jordan Poole and Gary Payton Jr. That too. Jordan Poole hasn't been himself this series. Gary Payton Jr. played a huge role last night. Him and Draymond Green actually won that game for Golden State last night. I definitely admit that. But Jordan Poole has to go back to being Jordan Poole. I don't know who this guy is in the playoffs, but he hasn't been the same Jordan Poole. So Golden State going to have to need all hands on deck tomorrow. I think LeBron smells it. LeBron definitely smells it. Well, we'll go to a commercial. And when I come back, we're going to discuss, is the Cleveland God season in trouble? Here on Loc'D On Sports 216 with me, Keith Allen. I'll be right back. Now, so unique at 24 Karat Chocolate's Boutique, where she specializes in custom, handmade, professional t-shirts and hoodies for any occasions, uniforms, puzzles, and towels, and much more. Now, don't take my word for it. The work speaks for itself. Let that be the new trendsetter. Customize the way you like it, either for family reunions, gender reveals, graduations, or just a graphic tee. At 24 Karat Chocolate's Boutique. Go and check her out at 1-937-360-4386 or log on at 24ktchocolates.info.
Yeah, girl, your hips don't scam and your hips don't lie. Yeah, you got a man down. I love you when you dance on the dance floor. You drive me crazy and I want more. Girl, your hips don't scam, don't lie.
See you looking from the corner, yeah, acting like you don't see movements coming from these thighs.
Yeah, I'm back. Loc'D On Sports 216 with me, Keith Allen, on this beautiful Thursday afternoon in the greatest and fabulous month of the year, May. Yes, sir. You know it. May. Birthday month as well, too. Birthday in a couple weeks. But most fabulous month of the year. Loc'D On Sports 216. Hopefully, the Guardians' bats can warm up. Hopefully. But like I said, let me say a few things first. Be sure to check us out every Thursday at 7 p.m. That's right, Loc'D On Sports every Thursday at 7 p.m. Also, got one more announcement on here as soon as I can get down to my scrolling thing and everything. On May 29th, start subscribing to the new Allen Vision Media 2 YouTube channel. That's right, the Allen Vision Media 2 YouTube channel, which will feature shows Locked On Sports, Mad Mondays, and last but not least, the Triad Committee. Start subscribing to that channel. The channel is actually already up, just ain't no content on there. But beginning on May 29th, start subscribing to the new Allen Viz Media 2 YouTube channel. I don't know where I get that wrong, and I'm the one that wrote it. That's crazy. Start subscribing. Anyway, the last subject of the day, we're going to talk about the Cleveland Guardians. The Guardians are 17 and 20, I think, and in third place in the AL Central behind the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Guardians lost 2 out of 3 to the Tigers and have lost 6 out of their last 7 series from this season. 6 out of the last 7. The team is not hitting, they're not scoring runs. Pitching staff has been decent, but as far as the bats have been silent. Hopefully this month the bats can start to wake up, but you're starting to get to that point where we're about to be in June, and sometimes you got to face that you may be what you may be. And this may be a fallback year due to the fact that the Guardians had a lot of rookies last year and a lot of first, second year players, and they've all just done had seasons not in the norm as far as this year. They just haven't been hitting the ball at all, honestly. So we shall see. But like I said, the Guardians are in trouble. I think they're in trouble. I don't think they will fall completely out of the race in the AFC. Oh my God, I'm about to say the AFC Central. In the American League Central, I don't think they're going to fall completely out of the race. But they're not doing themselves any favors either, I would say that. I definitely say that. They're not doing themselves any favors at all. Because they need some hitting. Maybe they need to package some of them prospects that they have in the minor league system for some established bats. As far as the pitching wise, they got that down pat. And Dr. Sticks will be coming back at the end of this month. Matter of fact, he's supposed to be coming back May 29th. So we'll see. And Aaron Savali should be coming back soon also as well. But far as for the Sticks, for the Guardians, it's been awful. And you're not going to win nothing. You can, like I said, sometimes you can't hide from yourself. You can get by scoring 3-4 runs a game during the regular season, but when it comes in the playoffs, when you ain't playing nothing but teams that got power bats, that can have dudes that can reach the seats, and you don't have any, it's going to come back to bite you. And right now, it's been biting the Guardians all season. So hopefully they snap out of it. Hopefully the front office will give the owners will get a front office permission, maybe trade some of them prospects and get some established bats in that lineup, because it's been tough. It's been tough for them. I mean, you lose 2 out of 3 to Detroit. And it's the second time they done lost 2 out of 3. And you also got to think, you don't play the American League Central 19 times a piece. You don't play teams 19 times a piece in the AL Central no more. So Guardians got to be aware of that. So I think these next coming weeks, we're going to find out what's really happening with the Guardians. And honestly, I don't think it looks good right now. Pitching is cool, but the hitting has left little to be desired. Very little to be desired. But we shall see. Hopefully the bats warm up. Hopefully Josh Bell warms up. Hopefully Ramirez gets it going. Hopefully Rosario gets it going. And hopefully Jimenez gets it going. And hopefully Naylor gets it going. He's batting like 193. And now you done made all the changes in Major League Baseball really to benefit the offense. And our offense then got worse. What can you say? But anyway, hopefully they figure out their wrongs and get everything right. Because like I said, usually during this time of the season, Francona usually mixes and matches. And then by the time after the All-Star break, July, August, he finally knows what he wants to do with his team and everything. They usually play well after that. But right now, the hitting is bad. Very bad. But it's been a crazy year in baseball. You look at all the teams in the AL East, all over 500. Tampa Bay Rays got the best record in Major League Baseball. And whoever thought that the Yankees would be in last place in the division? Never would have thought that right now. And they're over 500. Go figure. But anyway, like I said, hopefully the Guardians can straighten out their ills. They can get things back together. And we shall see about that. Well, anyway, anybody got any more comments on the chat before I decide to roll out of here? Also, I want to give a shout out to 24 Karat Chocolate's Boutique. She supplied the t-shirts for Mad Mondays and the Triad Committee. And I also want to give a shout out to Katanda Studios, Joe Simpty and Sean C. I know right now Joe's glued to the TV watching Boston and Philly. I think Sean C's probably watching the game too. But anyway, I guess that just about sums it up for this week on Loc'D On Sports. The Browns about to have rookie minicamp. So they'll see who's who and what's going on with which rookie and all that. Who else? Oh, also, want to give a shout out to Donovan Mitchell for making second team All-NBA. Shout out to Donovan. Job well done. And also shout out to Evan Mobley, who made all defensive team, first team in the NBA this year. Shout out to Evan Mobley. Hopefully. Thanks, Sean C. Thank you, sir. Yeah, shout out to Mobley and Mitchell. Getting some postseason recognition. Hopefully the Cavs can make some moves in the summer. Some tinkering. And improve upon their mark. And hopefully they can advance farther next year. But anyway, that about sums it up. This is your man. Oh, yes, definitely. Salute Don and Evan. No doubt. No doubt. Second team All-NBA. First team All-Defensive team. Shout out to those two guys. Deshaun Watson is taking the offensive players to Puerto Rico so they combine and get together and get on the same page. We'll see what happens with the Browns. I think this year may be a different year. They're under the radar. Nobody's giving them a chance. Nobody's picking them. So that might mean some good things. Whoa, excuse me. Some good things by the lake. But that remains to be seen. Like I said, I have to see it in September through January. But anyway, that's the show tonight. Loc'D On Sports 216. I'd like to thank all you that have commented, chatted with me. You made this go pretty quick. Like they say, time flies when you're having fun. Like I said, next week, Well, May 29th, start subscribing to the new Allen Vision Media 2 YouTube channel, where all 3 shows will be under one roof. Start subscribing. And also, chat lines is open every week. Every week. But I'm about to be out. This your man Keith Allen for Loc'D On Sports 216. Peace out. Have a nice day. Be safe out here, everybody. Be aware of your surroundings. Be careful. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But see you and good night.